That nigga real quick, boy. I gotta do it to him, my boy. Gotta do it to him. Hold on. Who the hell is this trash ass nigga? Oh, this bro ass. This nigga still on game chat. I'm take that ass over, my boy. I need to. I need to figure out. Ah. He tried. I give him that. He wasn't very successful, my boy. The fuck? Fourteen, 16, 18, 20. It's pretty wild that everybody plays defense like that, bro. Oh shit. My bad. Mm. Mm. That's it. Hold on. Let me tell bro, come back to, ah, man.
And who they want to be. Create the beauty that moves the world. L'Oréal.
The WNBA is back in the news, and like always, it's not for their basketball skill. Andre Iguodala, small forward for the Heat, was watching a WNBA game the other night. He decided to tweet out some support. He tweeted, "Number 23 from the Mystics is nice, just showing some support." After the game, this number 23, Ariel Powers, tweets back at him and says, "Put some respect on my name or keep this tweet to yourself." Kind of an odd way to tweet at somebody who was showing you some respect. I mean, maybe it is more common to
What
use the
the
name
fuck?
of a player, but I see it all the time where players refer to another player by their number. This is not the first time that this has happened. She then sends another tweet saying Andre's tweet was disrespectful because he could have looked up her name and the commentator said it, and he could have easily addressed her by name in the tweet. Well, here's the thing. When you're on the court, you're identified by two things. Your name and your number. And he identified her by her number. Happens all the time. Should be a normal thing. And she knows how wrong she was in all this because she had to deflect the entire situation by calling out Andre Iguodala for something that he said long ago, and that had nothing to do with the current situation. And of course, Andre just tweets no manners. He just has no response for these WNBA females. Why do they find disrespect in every little thing possible? I mean, I can't believe that this was taken as disrespect, and she even followed it up by retweeting another tweet. Just acknowledge and accept when you're wrong, then everyone can move on. And she responds, simple. Oh my goodness, the joke is on her. It is official. Of course, the first response is, okay, number 23. I mean, not many people are falling for this crap. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. The WNBA gets so much support from the NBA, both financially and just publicly, with players speaking out, you know, in support of their league. And they do nothing but disrespect them back. You have stuff like this. You have players saying that they can beat current NBA
Holy
players.
shit.
And you have others that call out contracts of NBA players that are pretty rightfully owned for the most part compared to their contracts. I don't understand it. I don't get it at all. The NBA does nothing but support these women, but nothing is enough for them. Apparently, they don't know who to blame anymore. They're not going to blame themselves for their low rating, so they're going to blame Andre Iguodala for why nobody actually cares about their league. Their talent is not good. It just doesn't make any sense. I just don't know why they wouldn't have more respect for the NBA players showing support like that. And then, of course, one night later, KD is tweeting, number 14 is a different breed. Once again, referring to a WNBA player showing support and throwing shade at Aerial Powers at the same time. Well, Aerial Powers, congratulations. People have now heard of you. They
Take a splash of inspiration, a dash of imagination,
Fuck.
and you get a snack so packed with juice and
Might
real
take me a
fruit,
little nap
it
about
had
that.
to be named Welch's Juice Balls.
Shit, when was
See the
you
juice,
about to get off?
taste the fruit. Welch's Juice
Might
Balls.
take me a little nap, that's it.
Even after practice has ended, Parker's quest to get better continues. With no one else around, she grabs one of the men to play a little one-on-one.
Welcome back to
Hold on,
another
let me see.
video. It's your boy J-Dog. Welcome back to the quest of cases Candace Parker versus a random
I can
guy.
play one more.
He's not so
Until,
random. He's the
I can play one
practice
more.
guy, alright? They bring him into practice. He helps out with
I would've joined.
Oh, what you about to do?
So I would've said we could've joined another one, and if we just don't get on games, we just don't get on games. But I see these niggas heading our way. Okay. This nigga sick as fuck. What the fuck?
Let's look into Candace Parker and figure out who she is and what she's done over her career. She started out at Tennessee. I actually remember her days as a volunteer. If you're like me and you read the Sports Illustrated magazines back in the day, you may remember her being featured there, and she certainly has lived up to her hype. She ended up being the #1 pick back in 2008. She was selected by the LA Sparks, and she's had a solid career. She's a 2-time MVP and a 5-time All-Star, and on top of that, she got herself a ring. Her and the Sparks were able to snag a title back in 2016. She's had a solid career. She's averaged around 17, 8, and 4 in her years. The best years, she was up around 20 points a game, which is solid. I think a good comparison is with men's college numbers. Obviously, it's a completely different level of play, but the WNBA and the men's college players,
Yeah,
minute games, and averaging in your late teens in college is solid.
Oh, no,
And,
man.
you know, around the 20s is usually where the top guys are at. She's clearly been a star in her league for a while, and she spent 13 years with the Sparks, but she's actually on the Chicago Sky. She returned to her hometown team. She also does NBA analysis. I'm not sure if she's part of the TNT crew or ESPN, but she's been on a few times. She's one of their analysts. She's actually not a bad analyst. She actually knows some shit, and it's even funnier when she gives the best take on the broadcast because she's on there with Shaq and Chuck, and they're just giving their opinions on games they didn't even watch. Barkley's definitely my favorite. His takes are always funny. Sometimes he hits a nail on the head, or he completely misses. There's no in between. But Parker really isn't a bad analyst. Now about this dude that she's about to play. We don't know shit. If we had some guesses, I'd say he's either a current or former player. Wow, wild guess right there, right? But he definitely played in high school, probably played in college. Now he helps out with practices. He is a paid volunteer, no Tennessee. Who knows? We don't really know, but let's check out this video where he guards her after a practice.
After practice, if I'm not doing spot shooting or something like that, then, I'll grab somebody and play one-on-one. You don't want to, play a little bit?
Both ISO players.
I feel like everybody can learn from...
Alright, I got a point forward.
Point forward. Yep. I got
want
a facility and finisher.
it's all red and yellow almost, so
I ain't tripping though. My defense got way, but that's off.
take it back. It's not.
Yep.
Bitch.
Good take.
Off me, nigga. Hold on, I'm coming. Good shit, my boy. Oh, man.
That's my fault. I'll get it back. That point forward, nervous. Both of them playing nervous right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, oh shit.
We're here.
Stay there. Don't jump. Stay 10 toes.
That's me. Like I said, I'll get it back. I am much tripping.
Can't fucking shoot, bitch.
I do trying to help a little bit, I think.
No, I see him. I wonder is this point forward a pure yellow? That's crazy. That's that's wild as fuck. Oh, these niggas making struggle buckets. Oh.
Excuse me.
They not me.
Them
Bag,
boys
bag.
playing nervous, bro. They just trying to. They're not even doing nothing. Alright, we good. Why am I, bro?
I didn't even want to. I swear I didn't want to
It
help.
pulled you in it. Yeah, it pulled you. You good. It better keep. One miss. That's it. I'm telling you.
And oh my fucking god! It.
He sold. He sold.
Shit. Take it back. Take it back. Give it to me.
Green.
You see. Why is they giving me that fucking release? Oh, I need to hurry up and get fucking 99. Good shit. Good shit.
I did not mean to do that. I didn't mean to do
Come
that.
back, come back, come back, come back, come back.
They double team me.
Good shit. Oh, that's on me with that dump. Missing that shit.
We got the ball. We good. We got it back.
Mm. Come on. Give me 25 seconds. And they're talking great.
You know, you can learn a different move. You can learn something that they do that's better than you. And, you know, I just try to take that as much as I can and learn.
So let me get this straight. Practicing against other professional female players does not challenge her enough. For her to get better, she has to bring in a random guy to come play defense. Got it.
Yo, slow it. Slow it.
She's long, she's athletic, she can shoot, she can put the ball on the floor. She's pretty much a guard in a big body. So, you know, you have to stay honest with the jump shot. As you can see, she had a couple threes on me back there. When she can take it in post, she has good footwork. So, you know, it's hard to defend.
That's some bullshit. Like, oh God, I'm gonna shoot a buck. That shit doesn't matter what it is, bro. Doesn't matter what the fuck that shit is, bro. I'm gonna say it like this. That shit was supposed to be me. It was supposed to be fucking mine.
You good, bro?
It's not even that. Gave him a fucking bump. Like, what sense does that make?
How long you gonna be on? I might take me a nap real quick.
Shit. For a minute. Yeah, for a minute. How long was you gonna be out, my boy? Out cold. Ooh.
Probably an hour or two.
Okay, yeah, I should be back. I should be on.
Alright, I'll text you and tell you when I'm about to get on.
Alright, that's cool. That's cool.
Alright.
90 though, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, you 50. I need to get this nigga overall up. Cause they every time I shoot, it's like they're giving me.
Now, to sports guys, your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname? Washed up, that's it?
You're funny because you're like not jumping.
This dude's jump makes me laugh. It looks funny because he's like playing dummy defense. I do like her approach though. What she was saying there, she's looking to get better in any way possible. If that means having a guy come in and play dummy defense, then she'll do it. You know, a similar thing to this is with female tennis players. When they're younger, most of them, they're fine hitting with each other, but the best ones and the ones that start to really get good, they look to hit with other guys. Because playing with them, it just forces them to make a bigger jump in their game. Obviously, playing women that are better than them will make them better as well, but playing against a guy just brings a different intensity level that they probably don't get from most of the girls. So Candace is 6'4". That's tall no matter the gender, obviously, but 6'4" is the height you hope you can have as a point guard in the NBA, and it's on the small side for a shooting guard. She's lengthy, she moves kind of well, she's got decent handles and a good finish, for sure, but she still moves like a forward. I mean, she's a forward/center, so is she actually agile for her height? Well, just ask the people who think men and women are the same. Watch their head explode.
Those games take me back to when I was a kid. When you would just go to open gym and just whoever was there you played against, and whoever was on the court you tried to beat. That's what I grew up doing. I'm stubborn. I just keep trying.
I said he's playing dummy defense, but it's not really as bad as it sounds. He's just helping her practice. He's basically doing what he can to get in her way so that she just makes a move past him. You know, she can work on her moves in a low-effort environment, which is different than actually trying to stop her from scoring, you know what I mean? So, in a way, he's actually doing a good job of simulating the WNBA defense.
I know Coach Ross would not want me to say that I enjoyed that 30-minute individual competition more than I did practice. So no, I did not enjoy it more than practice. I loved practice. Nice. That's nice, ladies.
I am a fellow practice lover as well, no matter the sport. I usually enjoyed practice. I got annoyed with people who didn't like practice. Obviously, nothing beats games, but practice is like such a huge part of it. You know, you get to work on your shit and just get better. Candace might be the best player we have reviewed. I think she's more talented than Liz for sure.
Are emerging. People need something to get behind.
Welcome back to another WNBA video. I just want to congratulate you for watching something that gets more views than actual WNBA games. I'm going to be honest though, I'm stuck. I find it interesting that most of the players in the league have more tweets complaining about their pay than they do career dunks. All this has really started to draw me in. I'm starting to realize that the WNBA product is just legit. It is great. How do I know this? Because the players have told me about it. I haven't heard much from fans or anywhere else, but the players, they'll tell you. Another recent controversy stars Erica Wheeler, who is a WNBA player for the Indiana Fever. I've never heard of her before, but she was apparently an All-Star MVP. That's a pretty big deal. Yet, her latest claim to fame is not for what she does on the court, but what she does on her Twitter account. Back in October, she had a tweet comparing LeBron James and Sue Bird. I'ma sit this right here. Let's take a look at what she put up. First off, I had to crop this for her. She couldn't even do it herself, or whoever she told to make this for her. Sue Bird versus LeBron James. 17 seasons in the NBA. They both have 4 championships. Ooh, 2020 salary. $215,000 compared to 37 million. Oh my goodness. How does something like this happen? It's unbelievable. Oh no. The bonuses for winning a championship? No. 11,000 versus 370,000. No, that is absurd. Oh my god, Erica Wheeler. We must stand her. She is making an absolutely amazing point. I found my new favorite WNBA player, guys. My interest is just through the roof. Honestly, if I had to sit here and explain to you why LeBron James is not in the same level as Sue Bird, you are utterly confused. You have no idea what's going on. You don't understand business. You don't understand basic economics. Or maybe you do. You just don't care. Because it's pretty clear that the WNBA is only kept alive by the NBA. The NBA makes all the money. WNBA does not. They get paid based on the revenue that comes in. Everybody knows this. And the skill level of the leagues are insanely different. So 4 championships in one league is a lot different than 4 championships in another league. I guarantee you, you put LeBron in the WNBA, he would not have 4 championships. I swear to God, that man could play till 60, and he would still win a championship every single year. LeBron is literally known worldwide for what he does on the court, and Sue Bird is known for what she talks about off the court. People don't watch the WNBA, and it's not men's fault, it's women's, because women choose not to watch it as well. They're just like the men. They don't like it either. One of the best things about tweets like this is the comment section that follows. Tua Time takes his time to tweet about how the WNBA makes less revenue. And little Jason here wants to know why. Why do people not watch the WNBA? Because it's a cultural bias. He doesn't think any women's sport is treated equally to men's. Did he ever stop to think that maybe there's an actual reason for that? Maybe they're treated unequally because they are not equal. Maybe it's not really a cultural gender bias. Maybe it's more of a cultural gender understanding. People just understand that there are basic differences between men and women, and it really shows in sports. These comments did not pass the vibe check. The misogyny is real. All these men saying the NBA makes more money, not understanding that it's due to systematic sexism, and that it could be changed by providing the WNBA with prime airtime, promotion of women's sports, and increased advertising. That has been done. The NBA over the past few years has been doing a lot to promote the WNBA, and the reason that channels do not show them on prime time is because nobody is going to watch them. People would rather watch other shit, and that other shit being the NBA. There's a ton of advertising. Oh my god, you can see any NBA game and you will get a ton of ads for a WNBA game that is playing that night or the next night or whatever. It's everywhere. NBA fans are getting plenty of ads for the WNBA. They're just choosing not to watch it. And as for people that aren't basketball fans, well, they're not basketball fans. They're not going to tune into the WNBA either. The only reason more people watch the NBA than the WNBA is because one is for the men and the other is for women. Still an issue of sexism. So why aren't women watching? Seems like internalized misogyny. That's a good question. And that's brought up all the time as well. Say men don't want to watch women play basketball. Not a big deal, right? They still have the women that can watch. But they don't want to watch either. Women don't even want to watch the NBA. They want no part of it. They don't like it. And if they think the NBA is just better than the WNBA, it's because it is. They like watching that better. It's more entertaining. If women actually supported the WNBA the way men support NBA, WNBA players would get paid. The money would come through, but they don't. The support is not there, and it probably never will be until something changes with the game. The only way that this league is ever going to grow is if they get women to start watching. But a lot of women don't like basketball. I am a basketball fan. I prefer the NBA because that's just what I prefer. I think they're the best. I prefer watching college because this is all the guys leading up to the NBA. I even like watching a little bit of high school here and there. It's just good basketball. It's a different sport compared to the women. I am a basketball fan, and I'm one of the people that they need to convince to watch the WNBA. I'm their viewership. I'm part of their target. But there's nothing about the WNBA that is interesting or draws my attention. That's just how it is. Their game is not good. It's not entertaining. And I bet my life that most of the people on Twitter complaining that, oh, why don't more people watch, probably don't